Dominik Mysterio just detailed his encounter with the police, so we'll see what's new there. We'll also check out what's going on with John Cena, Alexa Bliss, and more. Starting things off with this story for Dominik Mysterio. Dominik's WWE persona is known for breaking the rules and being a villain. Can't forget just a few years back when he was arrested for trespassing at his father's house. And then, well, that was flipped and turned into a whole funny story about how prison changed him and he served hard time. But apparently this is a little type of incidents that Dominik Mysterio would find himself involved in growing up. Dominik recently spoke with Stephanie McMahon, and he said that he once had the police called on him for knife trading. Dominik found a knife in a gym and was very intrigued by them, so he went onto the school bus and began trading his knives for some other ones that his friends had. Someone saw them trading and reported it. They were called into the office and told to bring their backpacks. Dominik tried getting rid of the knife evidence by tossing his backpack into the bushes and told them he didn't have one. But they eventually made him go get the backpack from the bushes, and the police were called from there. And that wasn't the only story Dominik shared about breaking rules and going against what people tell him. Dominik said that he didn't have any plans to get a neck tattoo, but what made him get one was when his wife's uncle came up to him and told him not to get a tattoo on his neck. Dominik said he booked a tattoo session that same week to put something on his neck just because the uncle said not to do it. So Dominik Mysterio truly lives and breathes his rule-breaking persona, both in and outside the ring for sure. As far as the latest for Dominik Mysterio inside WWE, he's absolutely on fire with so many interesting pieces around him at the moment. You got the fact that he's Intercontinental Champion. He's the second most important champion on the men's Raw roster. So that's a high position with a lot of responsibilities. You then have the narrative of big stars like Penta and AJ Styles trying to take his title from him. Then Dominik has to worry about Finn Balor trying to backstab him. And now, Dominik has this entire dynamic starting up between Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan. Who will he choose? Will he stay with Liv or drift off to Roxanne? Just a lot of great stories and narratives surrounding Dominik Mysterio. So he'll be involved with a lot of discussions in the near future. John Cena loves using his Instagram as a way to post ambiguous photos with no captions that can be taken and understood in many different ways. And one of the photos he posted this week was a very big one that has fans wondering if he's trolling or what exactly is he hinting at. John Cena recently posted a screenshot onto his Instagram page from the Wolf of Wall Street film in which Leonardo's character announced he's not leaving his job and he's staying in place. Of course, in John Cena's typical Instagram usage, he posted that picture with no context at all, leaving it up to your own interpretation. And of course, the easy guess here that a lot of fans are jumping to is that John Cena could be using that scene as a reference to his farewell tour and retirement. Is John Cena teasing the idea of swerving everyone and announcing that he's not leaving, he's not retiring? That's what some fans are wondering. But prior to the post, there was no discussions about John Cena potentially staying active beyond 2025. John Cena had shut down that idea many times, confirming there's no fake out, that he's really retiring at the end of 2025. Triple H confirmed it, The Rock confirmed it, even John Cena's own father said that it's not a lie, and how his son really is done in 2025. So John Cena had shut that narrative down of faking the farewell tour so much over the last few months. But by posting the "I'm not leaving" scene from Wolf of Wall Street, John Cena has basically ripped that conversation and narrative wide open again. So no one knows what John Cena is specifically hinting at with that post, but fans are wondering if he's teasing some sort of story angle that could be coming up. Could John Cena's character decide to stay after all, but then put his career on the line during one of his final matches? Maybe a direction like that is what John Cena is hinting at here. So keep an eye out for a narrative of that kind because John Cena surely appears to be hinting at something there with that big post. Now let's get into an old fan theory that could be coming back up again in current day for Alexa Bliss. When Alexa first linked up with Bray Wyatt back in 2020 during the Thunderdome days, one of the most talked about narratives at the time was the idea and concept of Alexa Bliss getting her own mask. There were theories of Alexa Bliss quite literally becoming the female version of the Fiend and putting on a version of Bray's classic Fiend mask. There were theories of Alexa Bliss becoming Sister Abigail and maybe wearing a mask that fits Abigail's vibe. Just so many mask-related theories and concepts for Alexa Bliss back then that never came true. But what is confirmed though is that WWE did legitimately at one point consider putting a mask on Alexa Bliss after all. An artist revealed that they were asked by WWE to come up with some mask ideas for Alexa Bliss. One featured a physical doll-like mask, and the other one featured face paint. So WWE did order some concepts to be made, but none of the ideas ever came to life. And then, when Lily came into the picture, same idea. The community was hyped that maybe Alexa would turn into some live-action version of Lily and wear a mask, but that didn't come true either. So why are we revisiting the entire Alexa Bliss mask idea after all these years? Well, Alexa Bliss is highly rumored to not only join, but lead the Wyatt Sicks in the coming future. What we know about the Wyatt Sicks members so far is that every single one of them has been required to wear a mask to the ring. So if Alexa Bliss joins the Wyatt Sicks, is this the moment we've been waiting for 5 years? Will Alexa Bliss finally wear a Wyatt-inspired entrance match to the ring? It would be strange if Alexa Bliss comes out with the Wyatt Sicks and she's the only one without a mask, so that would throw off the whole look. So that's why there's some fans that feel like Alexa could wear a mask the second she joins the Wyatt Sicks. Uncle Howdy has provided a mask and persona for every single person so far, so we're to assume that he'll have something special ready for Alexa Bliss. Also considering the fact that Alexa Bliss was his first original target all those years ago in 2022, long before he had eyes on other members. So Alexa's inclusion into the group should be a massive deal, and hopefully includes a mask of some sorts. Talk about a big payoff. Alexa wearing a mask to the ring with the Wyatts around her would pay off a 5-year-long fan discussion and idea. Also in terms of the Wyatt Sicks, a new report recently came out from the PW Insider that claims the group's return could be a whole lot sooner than everyone thinks. No one knows what that means. It seems like a very vague thing to report, but news is so bare with the Wyatts right now that it's worth mentioning that report. So hopefully it is much sooner than we all think. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.